Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Friday edition. How are you guys doing? If you're on a time zone where you're like done with the week now, congratulations on making it through another week. And if you still have a few hours left of work and stuff like that, then I hope that those go okay and that you guys have like a good weekend. Let's say hi to some people and then I will get onto things. So Grayson hi, and Kieran hi, and Kevin hi, and Cheese hi, and hang on, I saw Zan and Kevin hi, and Xander hi, and if I've missed anyone, let me know, like Cheese and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to fully check on all the chat that's here today, unfortunately, but Grayson, I hope that you are safe and everything. Because you have a different account now. Cramorant, hi. Yeah, so hi. Oh, and on Lara, hi. No, Grayson, no worries. For one thing, I can literally add that to the spreadsheet right now so that I'm not an absolute ding-dong who keeps getting your name wrong. So hang on, let's just go Grayson / Metamon. I can add that literally right now. It did just change it to Netamon, but no, there we go. Okay, bada bing, bada boom, done. Easy. And Tenchi hi, welcome to Skywatcher hi. Oh my gosh, loads of people here. So just quickly before we get into things, well, there are a few things actually before we get into things, but number one, there seem to be so many people here already. Please, if you can, click like on the video if you have not done that already, because I super duper hugely mega appreciate it, and it does help out. And when there's a lot of people here, then I need to just point that out. We didn't get any shinies yesterday, and we actually did 5 Dynamax Adventures instead of 6, and we still didn't get any. It was ridiculous. But yes, so that's number one. And then thing number two, hydrate because it's Friday, fast food Friday, more salt intake than usual. Just very quickly, and I'll explain this more once we get into the actual, like, adventures and stuff. Like, don't worry, I won't explain all this now kind of thing. I'll explain it as we go. But I'll just say quickly, so I was talking with the mods and stuff about this as well, but basically... and to cut a long story short, and then I'll go into more detail later, we've kind of been doing this already, but I want to say it out loud anyway. We're just going to like be sort of kind of quote unquote changing, even though the changes already happened. Sort of like the when and the how of like, when we're sort of like saying like who wants to join in and do a Dynamax raid, we're going to be sort of like trying to move towards a particular set of rules and a particular system for the when and the how. And basically, we're going to try and like, and again, the long story short is basically, we'll try and like sort of, if anyone ever wants to play Dynamax Adventures, please like let it be known when I ask for it. I know in the past I've said like, oh, if you ever like join a stream late or anything, just say strike and we'll add you, but that's actually not a good idea and not very practical or helpful. So basically, if we kind of do it like, you know, when we do the rounds, when I say ready, set, bow, that's the long story short of it, but we'll get into it in a second. But I just wanted to say that now, because I'm going to say it like probably like in tomorrow's stream and on Sunday's stream, and I'm going to try and say this for the next few weeks just as like a way to... just as a way to kind of try and like drill this in over the next few weeks and stuff like that, but we'll kind of like get to that when we get to it. We have just got a $5 super chat. Now, I do not fully understand the message, so I do apologize. But it's sort of Jesus te ama, Santo, 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 Gloria, 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 Amen. Hopefully I did not just say anything offensive, either in my pronunciation or if I've been tricked into saying something naughty. But Kieran, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to do a $5 super chat. That's incredibly kind. Oh, hang on. There is one thing I just want to check, though. In line with what I've just said. Hang on. Oh, No, 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 no. Mr. Keyboard, Mr. Keyboard. Do, 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 do. And then... Aha. Okay, so let's just see how this goes. Okay, those are both exactly the same, aren't they? Apart from, like, a word or two. But, okay, I just need to see how those turned out. But okay, anyway, sorry. So, but anyway, Buck. Okay, so I just wanted to test out a couple of new commands. I wanted to check if Stream Elements was any different than Nightbot, but they seem to be the same, so I'll just keep it on Nightbot. Oh, Jelly Ducky High. So anyway, Bark. But no. So, but it basically just I've got like an example of like the format for I've got an example of the format for I've got an example of the format for, but I think I need to basically change that already. So yeah, I'll need to play around with that. But basically in the chat, I'm gonna have like examples of like the format we're gonna use for like saying I am around and able to play and stuff like that. But I might need to change it because the way that Nightbot has posted it is very messy, and that doesn't work. So I might need to split it up. Hannah, hi, and bye though. Oh, and you did like the video. Real ones like the video before they leave. Hannah, thank you so much. So hi and bye. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay. But I will, yeah, I'll mess around with them. I might need to change them, but I just wanted to play around with that a bit, just to see how they turned out. And now that I know how they turned out, I can fix them. So, but yeah. So, and also as well, just to make sure, so it's one, in addition to just making sure people kind of letting me know when they can do raids at the right time, but then additionally, it's just people making sure they format their messages in the proper way, so that I actually can, like, add people to spreadsheets properly. I don't need to wait around, because I am, basically, long story short, I am going to be a bit harsher in a few weeks from now if people don't, like, do their requests properly and stuff like that, and I will kind of just ignore people if I, like, ask, like, what raids, what Pokemon can you do, and then you, like, don't answer me, okay? So that's just a heads up. Don't worry, no one's going to get in trouble or anything like that. But it's just one of those things where, at best, I will, like, bump you down to the bottom of the list or something if you don't really do things properly. Or, at worst, I'll just kind of ignore you because it's like, yeah, you know, other people are doing stuff like that. But we'll get into all that as we go, okay? So, yeah, exactly. Xander's right. So, anyway, I'm just going to close the window because I could hear noise outside. So, exactly. So, so Tenchi, so basically, you've done the format right. So you've got the how correct, but you've now got the when wrong. And we'll get into that later, okay? So, but hang on, I'm just going to close this window. Okay. So, but I'll get into explaining all this once we're in the first Dynamax adventure, because we're already taking a bunch of time here. So, you guys kind of know how this goes. Please make sure you are watching the YouTube video live, that you've got the red circle, and then it says live. You guys know all this, or hopefully you've been doing this every single time I've ever asked you. And if you've never done it at all, like, what the heck? We're like 2 months into these strike streams. Check that you're watching live, if you want to play along. If you don't want to play along, then you can watch the video as delayed as you like. But if you want to play along, watch the video live. Number 2, I will need you to post in chat in the following format. And then this is what, like, the Nightbot thing is for. So, I will need you to post in chat after I say ready, set, bow, so please hold your horses. But once I give you the go-ahead, you are going to post in chat, and you are going to say strike in big capital letters, and then follow it with I can do, and then you're going to let me know which of the following Dynamax Adventure legendary Pokemon you are able to hunt for out of Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. Those are the 3 Pokemon I have tickets for today, and those are the ones which, if you haven't caught them already in Dynamax Adventures, you'll be able to shiny hunt for them. So let me know which of those you're able to do. Ready, set, bow. and that's it. And then I'll like post, like that kind of thing, and then it will like, do it. So I'm gonna try and like get this being a thing in future, but yeah. Okay. So let's get the spreadsheet up. Let's start adding some names. Let's take some names and chew some gum, or I don't know, how does all that stuff go? Okay, so we're gonna have cheese. If you please, we're gonna have cheese. And then Kieran can do any. So no, so these are perfect. These are perfect. Okay, and then doop-a-doop-a-doop. And then, oh, crud. Hang on. And then there is, and then Grayson. Grayson is a neighbor should know. Okay. And then on Lara, hang on. So on Lara. Wait, hang on. I'm in the wrong letter. On Lara can do Lunala and Tornado. So I'm just going to put on Lara in the Lunala column, and then Skywatch. Oh, hang on, wait. Oh gosh, so many people are posting. This is why I do this. Cramorant, you can do any but later. So hang on, Cramorant. Does that mean you can't do things now? Like you can do anything later on, or are you saying like, just let me know what you mean on that. But again, that's why we're sort of gonna see. This is why we're gonna like be having like a bit of a more of like a format to the structure, because like I want to make sure that we don't have like ambiguity or anything like that. Kevin's only here for an hour, so I'm gonna just shove Kevin in team 2 if at the very least. Okay, hang on, Kevin, and then okay, and then let's see. Hang on. So, Grayson on Lara, Kevin. Oh, Tenchi's a Dialga and Tornadus. I think actually with the number of people we've got, then Tenchi can actually be in the Tornadus column. So I'm going to just do that for now. Okay, and then hang on. Let's just see. Skywatcher can do any. And then... Oh my gosh, so we have so many people. It takes so long to swipe through this thing. And then did Cheese? I thought Cheese was already. Oh yeah, no, Cheese had already posted. So, oh no, wait, I thought Cheese had already posted. Oh no, Cheese hadn't posted. Oh well, then I accidentally put Cheese in already. But anyway, okay. So, but see, then I messed things up. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, because Cramorant said like later anyway, so yeah, no, so this is fine. Okay, so team 1, hang on, this should be quite quick now. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and hopefully, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so team 1, Dialga, okay, is gonna be Cheese, Kieran, and Grayson. Okay, and then team 2, Lunala, we're going to have Onlara, Kevin, and Skywatcher. And then team 3, Tornadus, we've got Tenchi and Cramorant. Okay, does that sound like a plan? If I've put anyone in any Pokemon that were wrong or anything, let me know. But yeah, just, let me know, and then I can correct it. Otherwise, team 1 of Cheese, Kieran, and Grayson, please get your games ready, and then we'll begin, because I know we've taken a bit longer today, and I do apologize for that. Okay, so let me just check, because hang on, my chat has not scrolled down. For the love of it. What made you get rid of Solgaleo and Heatran? I caught them, Grayson. I got shinies of them. I caught the shinies, so I can't do them anymore. Well, no, I mean, I could do them, but yeah, I got them last weekend, so, okay. I got Solgaleo last Friday, so a week ago today, and then Heatran on Sunday. Okay, so hang on, let me just check. I just want to check chat is good, sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Okay, so hopefully... yeah, both of them, like 2 days apart. It was absolutely wild. I was so overdue for a legendary, and then I got 2 of them. It was absolutely crazy. It was wild. So yeah, okay. So team 1, you know what to do, but on the YCOM, let's go on and change to online instead of local communication, and then we will, and then we'll get ready. That's the thing, we're simultaneously lucky and unlucky, because obviously being so over odds was incredibly unlucky, but then getting 2 so quickly was incredibly lucky. So still didn't get them as quickly as I got Mewtwo though. Mewtwo was actually quicker than me getting the Heatran. So okay, so would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? I'm going to say yes. You guys know how this goes by now, so I can kind of do this bit quicker. You guys are going to select anything goes, but I'm going to select Dialga. And just as a reminder, this is Cheese, Kieran, Grayson. When we're on the pink screen, we're going to set up a code. We're going to go... no, hang on, wait. We're going to go 10, 11, and then 16, 17. Okay? So 10, 11, 16, 17. There we go. Invite all, do all that lovely stuff that you know how to do because you guys are familiar with this, and then we'll see how this goes. Dialga is weak to ground and fighting moves, so look out for those Pokemon and those moves. If we can't get them, then Steel types are very good defensively. They wall Dialga completely, and they can be quite good at using moves like Metal Sound and Screech. So, Cheese asks, how is my arm feeling today? Definitely better. It's like bruised, it's sort of bruised if I like push into it, so I probably shouldn't like lie on it tonight when I sleep or anything like that, but I have to like actually, I actually have to like, touch the affected area to like feel stuff now. Cheese, it says you're communicating. Okay. And you're definitely online, Cheese, because that's very weird that you're not connecting. If you have any issues, Cheese, don't forget you can quit and then jump back in, okay? Oh no, I just had my COVID booster and my flu jab, so like your arm gets bruised for like a day or so afterwards, because I had like 2 in one go right next to one another, so that's all. Nothing, but okay. But yeah, I recommend if it ever says communicating for a long amount of time, like quit, go back out, disconnect, reconnect on the Ycom, and then jump back in. But like, let me know if you're doing that, because we can always like quit and jump back in. We do need to be a bit quicker today, so we can only sort of, if we have issues connecting like on a second attempt, like the second attempt, we'll just have to bring in a substitute, like Kevin or something. But yeah, so don't worry. No, I'm all good. That's the thing. Basically, I was just making sure that I stay all good. So yeah. But yeah, okay. This is weird that Cheese isn't connecting. Okay, I tell you what, we'll quit and try again. Hang on, we'll quit and try again. So if Grayson and Kieran doesn't mind stepping out, I'm gonna do this as well. So I'm just gonna like disconnect and reconnect, just in case it's anything to do with me. I doubt it is, but again, because like 3 of us connected. But we will still try this. You got shiny Toucanon 2 days ago. Nice. Okay, so there's the internet, and then okay, so I was going to say, Kevin, you could be a good substitute here, actually, just because you are on, like, a quicker time frame or whatever, so. Okay, you guys are going to select anything goes. I'm going to select Dialga, and then we'll try again. So, I will actually use the same code because it's quite easy to remember. So, 10, 11, and then 16, 17. And then we'll invite, and then hopefully this should all be good. Toucanon's a very good one, so that's very impressive, like, bravo. Did you get it in Scarlet and Violet, or did you get it in, like, a different game? Let me know. I'm interested. Right, there's Kieran. But yeah, so we will give Cheese, like, the 59 seconds, but then we'll do the 59-second rule, okay? Because you guys know the 59-second rule by now, but, okay. And then I'll get explaining about the kind of the new Nightbot thing and the formatting and everything else. Got it in Scarlet. Nice, excellent. But yeah, Cheese, if you have issues, you might need to, again, we'll get like a substitute in, but you might need to like turn on and off your game as well. Because I'm on like hardwired internet today, so it should be good, but yeah. Okay. Toucanon always makes you laugh because he always just looks done with everything. I know what you mean. Like, Toucanon's like a very angry-looking Pokemon. Cheese, any luck? I was going to say, Kevin, do you want to just try jumping in and see if you connect with Cheese? And then if you do, then we kind of know... Okay, Cheese is restarting the game. Okay, Cheese, we'll give you to about 50 seconds, 5-0. So, Kevin, we'll call it, like, the 49-second rule, okay? But, like, have your code ready before the 49 seconds, and then we'll see how it goes from there, okay? But we'll try and give Cheese, like, an extra 10 seconds. So, like, in 20 seconds, Kevin can hit that invite button, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, we do need to kind of get rolling because we're like 20 minutes into this thing and we haven't played any Pokemon yet. So we do need to like get going because I do have stray cats to feed. So yeah. Okay. Right, we are at 49 seconds. So I don't know if Kevin wants to just jump in now. And then, because we can get Cheese on another one, we've got, like, you know, the 2 hours or whatever. It's the Nightbot 22-minute game. Thank you for playing the Nightbot 22-minute game. It just helps us know if we're in sync or whatever. Okay, Kevin's on communicating, so someone... Okay, yeah, Cheese, if you're rebooting, then I would say just don't worry. And then, if Kevin doesn't join, then something's very wrong. There's obviously something wrong with, like, one of us. I would like to think it's not me, just because I've got 2 people joining me, but then again, the same can be said for everyone else. So, and it's a no-go. Okay, so you guys, ground and fight. Okay, so we'll have to just play extra well, okay? I'm going to go for Slowbro, because water does resist steel, at least. These are not very good options. It sounds like someone wants to sell me something. Okay. I'm not entirely sure entirely how that reference came about, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, Orchid Angel, hi. Okay, so Dog Trio. So Dog Trio is definitely the best first choice. And then, and then there is Torkoal. We could do Torkoal. Oh, should we do Torkoal and then, like, Mudsdale? Or something like that. That could be a good way of going about it. Because Torkoal has, like, more powerful fire moves. So, fire could be a good strategy, potentially. But a bit annoying we only have 2 people, especially when we have so many people who want to play with us today. But no, it's okay, Cheese. Again, it could just be something with one of the 3 of us playing who, like, you know, just kind of like a couple of double negative parts of the too many negative parts of the magnet altogether to just kind of push us apart. Like, who knows? Oh, Freya. Oh, let's look up Freya on the spreadsheet, and then I'll get into my stuff. Freya is actually pretty good, is what I've written. B tier. So we'll see if we need to change that. Actually pretty good. Oh, and Xander added that as well. So, okay. No, okay, so, yeah. I'd kind of been thinking about this, and Kramen had thought of some stuff, and Xander had thought of stuff, and whatever. So yeah, so I know in the past, I have sort of said, oh, if you guys come along late, just write strike, like whenever you come in chat. Please do not do that. That is going to be the message going forward. And if you see anyone like do that, if you see anyone like do that, don't, you know, bring the hammer down on them or anything like that. But, like, we might have someone like Reiji, who we haven't seen in a while, but who does come back periodically, or people who only who join us on weekends and stuff like that. So we might get people join us, and they may be like, "Oh, I'm late, strike," kind of thing, and they may post strike like in the middle of a Dynamax adventure. Again, be gentle. Be nice, but I'm letting you guys know this now, just so that we can go, oh, hey, there's like a new, you know, we have like a bit, there's like there's been a restructuring, or there's a new format, or however you want to put it, but where, you know, we kind of say, oh, just a heads up, like, sort of, you know, we only do the strike thing now when Bo asks us to say it kind of thing, like, in between rounds. So we're going to kind of limit it to the beginning and ending of rounds, because the thing is that when we're in the middle of a Dynamax adventure like this, I'm already, like, juggling more stuff than I am anyway. You know, when we're playing, I'm trying to look at chat, but I'm also trying to, like, coordinate on strategy, deciding which way we're going, and it's kind of hard. And the thing as well is, although Kramen and Xander are wonderful, and they are here very, very frequently, or most of the time, or all the time, I don't think Xander's missed one of these. I'm not sure. Or Xander has only missed, like, one of these or something. But, like, but it's one of those things where I never want to count on them always being here, and so my internal philosophy, so we do want this. I don't know who's switching for it. Like, Kangaskhan does have Dig, so I'd say Kangaskhan is the best thing to stay, but I would say anyone else, like, switch for this, okay? I'll throw my hat in, because I've got the, like, least amount of health. But okay, Kieran went for it as well. But yeah, I would say Slowbro and Cramorant are probably the other switches we want to make. So we want to go for Torkoal here, and then we want to go for Mudsdale afterwards. What is that water type? Is it like... Oh, it's Seismitoad. No, that's terrible. But should we... Like, if we do Torkoal and Mudsdale, and we say switch out Cramorant and Slowbro, then this should be pretty good. So... there's no baseball emote, baseball bat. So when so like basically I'm already trying to juggle a lot of stuff like in the middle of a Dynamax adventure, and I never want to assume that like the mods are always going to be here, or I never want to take them for granted, or that they're going to just do everything for me automatically. So like, you know, I kind of want to work on an assumption in a way that if I'm ever going into a stream, if there's no one else here, I can still handle it. Like, I can still do all the team assigning. I can still, you know, add people to the spreadsheet. You know, we can still do everything normally. Oh, no, we want to be using our super effective moves. We want to be using our super effective moves. I know we need to, like, save a bit of PP, but, like, you know, high horsepower and stuff like that has a lot of PP. We only want to save PP on moves where we have, like, you know, 5 PP, but we definitely want to be using our like most powerful moves, because Torkoal's bulky. We don't want to give it more chances to hit us. It's already going to be quite difficult to take down, so we want to be as aggressive and attacking as possible. And Dugtrio is like one of our best Pokemon, so we don't want to waste it. Okay, dive, nice. So. And Xander, I hugely appreciate that, but I never want to, like, take that for granted, or just, like, you know, I never want to, like, I don't know. I never want to get into a point where if you're not here, I can't function, kind of thing. Like, so it's like, oh, I'll get, like, help from you if you're there, but I never want to just assume that that you and Kramen are always going to be here. And like Kramen probably isn't going to be here today or this weekend, and might not be next weekend or something. So I'd been thinking this anyway, but then Kramen's actually like not going to be here as much for the next like week or two. So it's like, oh, perfect timing then. So on Lara, you're at 12k for Darkrai. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So if there was no one else here, if I'm trying to juggle the spreadsheet like mid Dynamax adventure, that's just not really very practical. And the thing is, we really don't need to decide on teams until we're like between rounds and stuff like that, you know. So I kind of been thinking that. So it just sort of the easiest thing, and as well, like when you can, the more people you can see together, the more you can kind of like strategize a bit. You can kind of choose who's in what Dynamax adventure. If someone is joining in the middle of a Dynamax adventure, you can often get like, oh, what Pokemon are we on? Can I do a ticket for this one or whatever? It then gets a bit messy. So the way to keep things less messy and smooth is to just do like strike when we are in between Dynamax adventures, like at the end of one Dynamax adventure or before the beginning of another one, like in that kind of period. So meanwhile, the first thing Sarah will do is shout, Archie! That's really funny. That's really funny. So So again, this is kind of what we've been moving towards naturally anyway, so it's not really like a change, but it's kind of been like an unspoken change, and so now I'm like, okay, this is going to be an official how we're doing things now. And then additionally, hang on. But then the other thing, and again, we've kind of been doing, like, I've kind of been shifting towards this attitude, but like, so I've kind of been gradually shifting towards this attitude, but the other thing is we will also, in addition to, like, when we do the whole strike thing, I will be sort of getting pickier about how we do the strike thing, and so, like, doing the correct formatting and stuff like that on the post. So, like, strike, I can do, and then, like, clearly communicating to me what it is you, like, can and can't do. And that's why I've set up the Nightbot thing, just to, like, give an example or whatever. So don't be careful, Torkobo. He's an emotional guy. Torko. Okay, what we want Mudstale, don't we? Oh, and there's some berries here as well. So this is great. This is great. So it's like, I'm here too, you know. Oh, Xander, let me know that I appreciate you at least. Unlike Sarah. No, I'm kidding. But no, I really do. I am like, oh my gosh, thank goodness Xander's here. And then when Crammon's here as well, like, oh my gosh, thank goodness like 2 people are here. So yeah. So yeah. So then the other thing is just, so in addition to the when we communicate these things, also like the how we communicate, and I will be shifting more towards like, you know, doing it after I say ready set bow. Like, if you do it before I say ready set bow, I mean, that's also included in the when, but like you know, just because part of the whole assigning teams thing is it's good when I can see everyone like together in one place without me having to scroll. Because again, as I've said, like, scrolling isn't like the easiest thing for me to do with the setup I have, so it's kind of just nice when everyone's like all together in one list, a load of people saying like strike, I can do. Like, when everyone's all together like that, it's just way easier. That's the whole reason we have like strike in big capital letters to begin with, so that I can see you and I can see what you can do, and I can filter out people and stuff like that. I can like visually filter you guys out. So sorry, I'm just laughing at Xander's comments. So that's just kind of, but so, and then it will just be about getting the formatting right. And don't worry, I'm not gonna be like super harsh or punishing. I'm not gonna be like, Xander, Crammon, get them, you know, or like they misspelled, you know, Lunala or something like that. It's like flipping heck. I mean, I say like on Lara instead of Lunala like 1 in every 12 times, but like, so I'm not gonna like punish you guys, you know, but it is just one of those things where you know, if I'm asking like who's around and who's available, you know, that's your time to communicate with me that you're around and you're available. If you do it before I ask, if you do it during some random time, you know, there's a chance I might not see it, and I'm not gonna like put as much effort now into finding people who like haven't followed the rules properly, essentially, is the thing. You know, before I've always worked hard where like, if people haven't quite done things in the right way, I've still kind of like tried to, right, let's just see if anyone didn't do anything properly. I'm not really going to do that anymore, okay? But this is like going to be over the next few weeks. Like, we're going to sort of just be getting this mindset in over the next few weeks and stuff like that. And again, me and the mods, like, here's the thing as well, don't worry, like, you guys are sort of like excellent. Me and the mods, you know, are pretty all in tune with one another, and we know the difference between people who just make innocent mistakes or whatever, like a one-time innocent mistake, versus people who are like pushing the boundaries. Like, we know the difference between those things, so don't worry if you're worried about getting in trouble. If Skywatcher's like, oh no, I joined a Dynamax adventure early the other day, I'm so screwed, like, don't worry, like, you're good. Like, we know that was just like an innocent mistake. So like, it's fine. But like, so Asote, hello, welcome, lovely to see you. But I just want to like get this mindset, just get this kind of thing heads up, like, you know, heads up now, so that in a few weeks from now, you guys kind of, you know what to do, and we'll have a well-oiled machine. And obviously, if someone's new, you know, but I'm going to just start getting this, drilling this in now, and then in like a few weeks from now, you know, like by like November or something, we should be pretty set, and you guys should know what to do and when to do it, and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, no, my arm is good. It was, again, just a bit bruised. That's all. Like, some people really get hit hard by, like, you know, flu shots and COVID boosters. Like, they, you know, they almost, like, feel sick kind of thing after feeling that, you know, they'll get a fever or something like that. I don't really have a lot of that kind of stuff generally, and this time it really was just, oh, my arm's bruised. That's it. So, I was really good. But okay. But yeah, so, and then yeah, Mudsdale, if we switch out Cramorant, oh wait, hang on, Freya's not real. Oh, Freya, please switch to this, If Freya doesn't switch, then I will, because it's like, come on, Freya, okay. Okay, she didn't go for it. Because it's like, I may as well actually have something that's like, super effective. I forgot about Freya. So yeah. Because the other thing as well is that if everyone in chat, you know, because here's one of the things I'm thinking, right? If everyone in chat is posting in the correct format, so like, strike, I can do A, B, and C, or A, B, and or C, right? If everyone's posting in that format, I do feel like there's not really any reason for, like, anyone to get it wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, if a load of people are posting a particular thing in a particular way, then, like, there's not... And I kind of am giving you guys this heads up, and I have a Nightbot shortcut for it, and all this other stuff. There's not really any reason for anyone to, like, get that wrong, if they're not new, at least. If they're new, then it may, you know, take a couple of goes. But for people who have been here for, like, quite a while now, there's not really any reason, like, in a few weeks from now, for anyone to be, like, getting this stuff wrong. And so if someone is, like, a regular, and they do, like, say, repeatedly get this stuff wrong, then it will be a case of, like, okay, well, then I'm going to bump you to the bottom of the list, or I'm just going to ignore you. Like, if you don't tell me... Or, like, if you don't, like, so at best I'll bump you to the bottom of the list. At worst, I will just, like, ignore you kind of thing. Because if it's, like, if I ask you to clearly communicate, like, can you play, what Pokemon can you do, and you don't do that, you know, if you're like, oh, I already have this legendary Pokemon, you know, I will, in a few weeks from now, I am gonna, like, be a bit less polite, and I am gonna turn around and go, well, then why didn't you tell me? Like, I asked and you didn't tell me, you know, like, so again, I want to try and be accommodating with pairing people up to certain things, and that's why, you know, we have the structure and the format we do, to try and make sure that everyone, you know, because at the end of the day, I don't want to sound like I have too much of an ego or anything here. At the end of the day, these are my streams, and this is my shiny hunting journey, and you guys are joining me on my shiny hunting journey. Like, as much as there are times where it feels like our shiny hunting journey, this is my shiny hunting journey. Like, I feel bad that I can now no longer help Onlara do Heatran raids, but at the same time, because I, you know, sort of beat Onlara in the Heatran race, but, like, hang on, I am actually going to go with a superpower here, I think. But at the same time, I'm not going to, like, waste time doing more Heatran raids just to help on Lara when I already have Heatran, and I have, like, 20 other legendary Pokemon to shiny hunt for, a bunch of which that Onlara needs as well. Not to pick on Onlara, not that Onlara is like, Bo, why can't you keep doing more Heatran raids? Or anything like that. I use Onlara as an example because I know Onlara is cool. But just as an example, But no, that's like, no, this is, no, that's wrong on Lara. Like, on Lara said, this is my story, and you're not part of it. No, that's the thing. This is my story. That's like, this is my story, and you guys are part of it. But it's not, it's sort of, at the end of the day, these are my streams, so it's not our story, it's my story. And you guys are characters in this story. It's as far as, like, shiny hunting goes. But it's like, you know, I have all these shiny Pokemon, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in. So like, you know, but at the same time, I'm sort of nice enough, and I want to help you guys enough such that I want to try and, like, get you guys shiny legendaries as well, and I don't want to waste your time. I want to make sure that we're all kind of, like, not wasting our time. So it's like, I'm shiny hunting for things I need, and I want to try and help you guys shiny hunt for things you need. But as soon as I get something, I'm not going to be shiny hunting for it again, because I already have it as shiny, and I can't shiny hunt for it again. So, no, it was funny on Lara. It was just funny because it was like, it's kind of right, but it's also not right for this particular example, so I liked it. It was fun. But yeah, so, you know, it's just, and please don't think I walk through my life thinking that I am the main character. I'm from England. I have grown up thinking quite the opposite. My issue actually is that I've needed to realize in my life that sometimes I am a bit more important than I give myself credit for. But, you know, it's just, but these are my streams. I have my tickets. We have the wild card for, like, extra stuff, you know. But again, the wild cards are still going to be things that I can do or whatever. So, okay. So, let's have a look and see what we've got. And then here we go. So, Doug Trio is not shiny. Torkoal is not shiny. Mudsdale, will it be orange? No, it's not shiny. But I have all those Pokemon as shiny. The one that we are interested in is the Minty Boy himself, Dialga. But before that, I need to thank the not sponsor of this stream, Raid Shadow Legends. No, what we actually need to do is just Team 2, Lunala, okay? So on Lara, Kevin, and Skywatcher, please get ready, and then Cheese will try and get you in on, like, the next one, okay? So hang on, I'm going to put Cheese there, and then I'll blank that one. I would switch you out for someone else or whatever, but again, we're already behind. So on Lara, Kevin, Skywatcher, please get ready, and then we'll sort out Cheese in a bit, unless Cheese needs to leave as well. Okay, so hey there, Minty Boy. Oh, actually, no, we are running late. So, okay, so Kevin, I'm so sorry that we've missed out today. That sucks. I'm going to go for Torkoal. Well, actually, no, what we need to do the double check. Okay. So, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Yeah, we've run out of time for Kevin. Sorry, we did start later today. And again, that's kind of my fault for doing my intro and stuff like that and just talking about this new formatting. So, that's my bad. Okay, so hang on. We'll replace Kevin with Cheese. There we go. And then we'll empty up Cheese's slot there. And then we should be good. Okay, but and like if Tenchi wants to be a backup on this one or something, let me know. Oh, Asote. Yeah, no, I should definitely still be doing this in, like, 2 weeks. I don't know if worst comes to worst, I might not be doing it next month, but that's a story and a nightmare for another stream. We're not going to think about that or talk about that, or hopefully that won't happen. But for the month of October, we're good. Okay, so. Jewel, have I got anything yet? No, but we have only done one Dynamax adventure so far. We're a bit slow today, so we need to pick up the pace. But that's my fault. It's my fault that we haven't picked up the pace. So, Team 2, on Lara, Cheese, Skywatcher, you guys know what to do. Please make sure you are connected on the internet. Talk to the Dynamax Adventure lady. You guys are going to select anything goes. Well, I select not Solgaleo, because we're doing Lunala. And then... well, no, hopefully next month is not a problem for me, future Kevin, or whatever. Like, yeah, no, we don't, like, just, it's just like a worst case scenario that, you know, it's like genuinely bad, so I'm not gonna joke about it too much. Right, 10110445. But there we go. So, right, ready, set, bow, there we go. But I mean, I should be, again, hopefully I'll be doing this for, like, the next year or two. but I might not because life gets in the way. So, but I should be doing it for the next few weeks. At the very least, I'm still going to be doing it for the next few weeks. Cheese made it. Okay, so we just need Skywatcher. So hopefully Skywatcher will. But yeah. Okay. So. Skywatcher, okay, everyone. So again, sometimes it's just weird cheese, so don't worry. Okay, so on Lara. See, I just said on Lara. Lunala is super duper mega weak to dark and ghost types. Xander, like, you better put the hammer emoji. I just said on Lara instead of Lunala. But no, Lunala is super duper weak to dark and ghost moves, ×4 weak. So those are the types of moves we want. Normal types are really good because they're immune to ghost. And then things that resist fairy can be quite good as well because they resist Moonblast. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so Dusclops is a ghost type, so I will go for it. Just be careful though, because ghost types are weak to ghost moves. So it's ghost types are a bit of a double-edged sword in that regard. So ghost is a better move than it is type to have, kind of thing. So would a shiny on Lara have better luck catching other shinies? Kevin, that's harsh, but kind of funny. But it also kind of doesn't make sense because like a shiny on Lara, like a shiny can't catch another shiny. That's not how shinies work. Okay, Glalie has dark moves. So out of the initial two, Glalie's definitely better. But let's just check what we got. Okay, there's Dubwool. Oh, there's a Coffagrigus. Can we go for Coffagrigus? I know like it's a ghost type and normal's better than ghost, but can we go for Coffagrigus and then what would we have? There's like Garbodor and Armaldo. I don't think Armaldo has a dark type move. I think it has like rock, ground, bug, and something else. But let's do it. Okay, so but yeah, so but yeah, so anyway, Bark. So anyway, to get back into things, but that's kind of why we'll have the structure, because, again, I know, you know, some people, I don't know, maybe some people are, like, a bit younger, maybe some people, hang on, I'm going to go for this Max Phantasm, and then I'll switch for the other Max Phantasm afterwards. I know some people may be a bit younger, English may not be their first language, and we're like, you know, we're respectful of that. You know, so again, we're not gonna like, you know, put down the hammer on everyone or whatever, but I just want to make sure going forward that, you know, and over the next few weeks we kind of acclimatize into like the system that we kind of are trying to set up just to make things go as smoothly as possible, particularly for those times when like the mods aren't here. And, you know, and kind of just clearly communicating that you can play, you're around to play, and that, like, these are the legendary Pokemon that you can do, and stuff like that, okay? Oh, gosh. So, that was at the defense drop. Okay. Ironhead, nice. I think, I will just say, Marowak, I believe, has the Rock Head ability, so you can use Flare Blitz without worry about getting recoil. So I would use, hang on, I'll double check this, but I think you can use, yeah, you can use Flare Blitz without worrying about getting hit, okay? I used to worry about that, and then I realized that, that Marowak actually doesn't need to worry about using Flare Blitz. So Marowak can use Flare Blitz without worry of repercussions or anything. So yeah. French Leaf, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. Oh, and if anyone hasn't clicked like on the video yet, please do that, because at the end of that last Dynamax adventure, I forgot to say that. But yeah, so, oh yeah, so I was gonna say, so I know for some people, like, communicating might be sort of communicating with us maybe a bit harder than others, but that's why we you know, we're gonna have like the structure. If everyone kind of does the same thing, it's easier for other people to see it and copy that behavior. If we have Nightbot with like examples. If we have Nightbot with examples and stuff, then that's really helpful. And then basically everyone can kind of just get on the same page, and it'll just help everything run a lot smoother. So, okay, Kingler, is Kingler like kind of the only Pokemon that kind of we want to switch? Maybe Heliolisk just because it doesn't have like a ghost move or anything, does it? But yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's see what we got. Cofagrigus. Yeah, Kastami and Mudsdale. Mudsdale does have Lash Out. It does have Lash Out, which I'll commend. And like Lycanroc does have Crunch, so I mean, in theory, Mudsdale could work, but like, Cofagrigus is Cofagrigus. Kevin, thank you so much. I do apologize. Oh, the other thing I was gonna do. Let me just try these. Hang on. These might not be permanent exclamation points, so don't you don't have to like memorize these all, Xander, because I might be changing these now that I know how they're like formatted. There we go. Let's just see what happens if I do that. Right, I'm gonna Hex. There we go. Whatever. Hang on a sec. Is that gonna... Okay, there we go. Okay, those came out exactly the same. Okay, that's good to know. So what I might do is I might... what I might do is I might do a bunch of, like, smaller ones or something like that. Just ones that are, like, easier to do or whatever. Okay, so... Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm gonna like set up some shortcuts as well to kind of like demonstrate like the formatting and how it kind of works and stuff like that. And then, you know, it should all be pretty good. Right, I'm gonna just use Hex. But yeah, so, and then again, and this isn't going to be a thing where, like, if you guys don't do this tomorrow, we'll bring the hammer down on you or anything like that. Don't worry. But this is just one of those things where over the next few weeks, I'm just really going to try and encourage, like, this formatting and doing it at the right... Oh, no, hang on, wait. If you don't... Hang on. Oh, okay. I was going to say, you have to be careful with the mummy ability, because otherwise you might lose some HP now. Yeah. With Cofagrigus, you have to be very careful. Okay, Hex. Oh, dang, it didn't work. Xander, sometimes I forget commands we have for Sarah. Even some of the ones, like, you guys added. That's funny. Yeah, I do have, like, a list, and I will probably add some of these to the list. But I want to, like, get the, I want to kind of, like... I want to, like, figure them out, because, again, at the minute they look ugly and they don't work, so I need to, like, rework them so that they, I need to rework them so that they, actually look good or whatever, because right now, what they've, like, just posted right now, like, that's really hard to read, and that's hard to actually, like, see the examples kind of thing, so, yeah. But no, well, that cheese. I mean, you sort of like do that joke, but that's kind of why I do it. Like, you guys are sort of very smart and capable. So you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I trust you guys to be able to like do this. We kind of already like 90-something% do all this anyway. It's just I just want to solidify it so that if we do get newer people, or if anyone does begin to like push the boundaries a bit, then we have, you know, something tangible. So I would say, yeah, Heliolisk, or like, I mean, I might need to switch down the line, but on that's kind of like on the basis that I'm a ghost type. But yeah. One is Sarah noise, where the bit just says whoop whoop. Okay, that's really random, but I kind of love it. Okay, so there are berries after Garbodor, and then there's also like. I don't know which one of these is... Okay, I'm gonna pick Okay, I picked Garbodor because I think, like, we're a bit better against Garbodor. I want to face off against Armaldo because, like, I want the shiny of it more. But I was like, no, I can't be selfish. And the thing is, Armaldo is good against, like, 2 or 3 of our Pokemon here. So we kind of have picked hard mode here by doing this, but yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is... I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably, like, have a message about, hang on, which one of these do I wanna... Special attack... I'm just gonna no, I'm not. I'm gonna Hex, and then I'll figure this out. Garbodor could poison some of us, that is true. But no, but I was gonna say, so Cheese, like, so I know you were joking, but that's the thing, I kind of wanted to be like, but you guys have been good, so I just want to solidify it so that we get into the habit of things, and so that, you know, and because again, if people do but that's the thing, basically, in the coming weeks, if someone, like, posts before I say ready, set, bow, and then, like, you know, they don't, like, post again or whatever kind of thing. Like, you know, if someone just wrote strike, like, before I say ready, set, bow, and that's, like, all they do, and, like, I haven't said ready, set, bow yet, then I will kind of, like, just ignore such a hypothetical person, because it's, like, part of the point is I need to be looking at the screen, I need everyone to all be posting it at the same time, so that I can kind of more easily look at, like, who's around and who's not. You know, and so basically if people don't communicate with me what legendaries they can do, and again, if someone just put strike, say if they did it, like, after I said ready, set, bow, and they just put strike or whatever, then, you know, I probably will be generous enough to, like, add them to the list, but I would probably add them at the bottom, and then if they're like, oh, I didn't want to do Tornadus, I wanted to do Dialga, it's like, well, then you should have said something, shouldn't you? That's why we have this format, and, you know, but again, this is just for people where, like, they should know this by now. I've been doing these for, like, 2 months. We've been doing, you know, strike number or whatever, you know, for a long time now. We've even been doing ready, set, bow for, like, a couple of weeks now or something. So this is kind of just, you know, so, but people should know this stuff by now, and I don't think it should take long for people to learn it if they are new or whatever. Like, we had a Resu come in yesterday who was amazing, just immediately on board, immediately was lovely in chat, immediately just got kind of, like, what our vibe is here at Bovio Games, and was just really fantastic. And it was, like, you know, very good first outing. You know, I'm not gonna do, like, sort of chat members of the month, but or anything like that. No award schemes or anything, but, like, but still, oh, okay, but still, but, like, just as an example of, like, you know, but, like, if Aresu was able to, like, get on board so quickly in, like, one stream, then, like, you know, I feel like, sort of, you know, people who have been around longer, if people who have been around longer can't, like, just say strike a number, like, maybe a number if it's, like, in the middle of the stream, and then, like, which legendaries they need, you know, because like, today we're, like, behind on time today, and we had that stream, like, we had that stream a week or so ago where, like, we were doing a lot of, like, we had a lot of connection issues and stuff like that. It was really weird, and, you know, I was trying to sort of be more forgiving with, like, allowing people to join and stuff, and that's fine. But when we're having slowdowns from entirely preventable things, like me asking, what legendaries can you do? And then you don't tell me those things, that's, like, an entirely preventable thing. And I'm gonna basically just I'm gonna be a bit less, like, over polite about that stuff. If I ask what legendaries can you do, and you say, like, I really liked, like, Gen 1 or something, it's like, well, okay, well, then I can't, like, you know, I'm just gonna put you on whatever list or whatever. So you know, okay, so here we go. Lunala's ability means the first attack will not do very much damage, but I have Shadow Sneak, so I'm gonna, like, nullify its ability. and then you guys attack away. Don't use any status moves. Just attack, 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 attack. So, okay. And yes, that terrain steel roller strat worked beautifully. So yeah, ghost and dark moves. Don't do anything else. Dynamax if you got it. And let's do this thing! Oh, Grayson, you're going to go because your friend wants to play Roblox. Okay, Grayson, thank you so much for joining. Please stay safe, okay? And thank you so much for joining. If anyone leaves and they haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do it. It helps out tremendously. I forgot to say it a bunch yesterday, and I haven't really been saying it today. So, yeah. But yeah. So anyway, that's my very long periodic talking about, you know, just kind of like what we're going to do and stuff like that. And again, you guys like 90-something% do this anyway, but I'm just giving you the heads up that if any of you kind of like push any boundaries or anything, or be like, oh, I'll post before he says ready, set, bow, it won't matter. Actually, in a few weeks, it's gonna start mattering, okay? So just the heads up, like, you know, I know we try and be very friendly and polite and wholesome, and that's all our vibes here at Bovio Games, but you know, we're only going to be nice and forgiving and polite to... There is a limit to that, okay? And it doesn't mean we're going to be nasty or horrible or anything like that. But, like, you know... But at the same time, it does mean it will go against you if you kind of go against the spirit of the streams, okay? So, I'm just going to start putting this message out now, so that in a few weeks from now, if people, like, don't do the chat properly and stuff, when I'm asking for... You know, who's around? 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheerful or great? It was great! And light screen. That's actually really good for Lunala. So, you know. And again, this isn't like hard stuff. Again, I feel like if a load of people are all posting something in chat in a particular format, in a particular way, consecutively, and there's a Nightbot message telling you the same info or whatever, then like, you know, I just... You know, if you can't get that right, then it's kind of like, you know, well, then I can't really help you. You know. But anyway, so, well done. Oh, sorry, it's stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. I pressed the button way too quickly for the capture there. Team 2, well done. Team 2, you want poo. Team 2, we stick like glue. Team 2, I'm not wearing shoes. Well done. Sorry, I thought about shoes because I was gonna say, like, you know, if you can't sort of follow those like basic instructions, then then maybe you need to watch the SpongeBob video about tying your shoelaces or something like that. So I was thinking of the word shoes. Okay. So let's do our patented double shiny check, and then so in a second, right? So we'll test this out in a second. I'm saying all this because in a second we're going to be doing this. So Team 3, we've got Tenchi and Cramorant, but we have an open slot available. So I will be asking about the open slot in a minute, okay? So let's see how this goes. Glalie is a no. Will we get the purple Cophagrigus? No. Will we get, like, the red Armaldo? No. Dang, I needed both of those. But it doesn't matter, because instead, we might get a red Lunala, a Blood Moon. Oh, I thought it was just shoes are looking cool. I thought it was like loop the loop and pull and shoes are looking cool. Is it good? I always thought it was cool. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Right. And then Blood Moon Lunala. Got distracted by SpongeBob. No! Oh, okay. But this is why we do the quick double check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm going to get Cophagrigus because it's a regional form and because I've taken all of these at some point in the past already. Yeah, I thought it was like, you do the loop and pull, and shoes are looking cool. But I can actually see why good works out, and shoes are looking good. But I think I just thought it was cool because that's something that, like, adults would write to try and make kids think that tying your shoelaces is awesome. It's not just good, it's cool. So we'll have to look it up. Okay. Oh, jeez, you needed Armaldo. Okay, well, congratulations. Okay, so Team 3 and beyond. Okay, so Here's what we're gonna do, okay? So, I know you know what I'm about to say, but please hold your horses and wait for me to say ready, set, bow, okay? So, here's what I'm gonna need. We currently have a slot open for Team 3, and we're only gonna do Team 3 right now. Who is around and able to do a Tornadus raid? Who is around and would like to do a Tornadus raid? What you're going to do is you're going to write in big capital letters, strike the number of times you've played, either 0 or 1, and then you're going to say, I can do Tornadus or Tornadus, but let me know, okay, in that format, okay? So ready, set, bow. And there's like the stream elements bot with the examples. So it's like strike, I can do, and there you go. Okay. So, so we got on Lara, we got Cheese. Now on Lara, if you don't mind, I might spare you just because maybe we could do like Lugia wildcard with you. But we'll just see about everyone else. So we got Kieran. We got Cheese, so Cramorant. So yeah, Cramorant I do already have, but thank you for reiterating. Tenchi's still here, right? Tenchi's there, yeah. Oh, hang on. You've been quiet, but you have my full attention. Okay, so, well, Tenchi, you're now up, okay? So just get ready. Okay. Okay, so... And then... so let's see. So it's basically just between, like, Kieran... And I'll say like between Kieran and Cheese. I'll go with Kieran just because Cheese did the last one. Not that that was Cheese's fault. Like Cheese should have been on the first one as well, but for whatever reason, the internet, the universe was just not happy with that. So yeah, I'm gonna put Kieran there, and then I'm gonna put like on Lara. I'll put on Lara in the next one, and then. I'll put Cheese in the wild card as well, for now, just in case, and then we'll figure out the wild card in like 20 minutes or whatever. But okay, so Team 3, Tornadus, Tenchi, Cramorant, Kieran, please get ready. Cheese, you can be our substitute, okay? So, okay, so here's we go. So you guys know what to do. Go on the internet on the Ycom, talk to the lady, say that you want to do a Dynamax adventure, because it'd be weird if you didn't. Select anything goes, but I'm going to do Tornadoes. And then we're going to save our game. And then when we're on the pink screen, we're going to go 10-11. And then 0508. That's 10-11, 0508. And then here we go. And then we'll just see if there's any connection issues. But so it should be Tenchi, Cramorant. Oh, hang on, 1, 2. Okay, so there's Kieran, there's Cramorant. So then we just need Tenchi, and then we should all be good. And just obviously, Tenchi, if you have any issues connecting, like, do let us know. You know, and particularly if you do need to, like, go back out, disconnect, reconnect, go back in. Oh, you're there. Never mind. That's all pointless. Tornadus is weak to ice, electric, and rock. Rock and electric resist flying, but rock also resists one of Tornadus's other moves, Heat Wave, or a fire move. Tornadus has flying, fire, and ice, so rock is very good for that. What was I thinking? Was there a type that resists all three of those? I'm not sure. I think there are some water and like electric types are quite good because they do resist like a bunch of those moves. But yeah, is there a Pokemon that resists all three of them? Like rock, apart from like rock resists like 2 of them. And like, you know, the flying and whatever, but anyway, but just those are the 3 things. Rock types are really good, okay, and then electric's also very good, and then ice is good too. So anyway, you guys know all this, so let's go. Oh, and Wide Guard is great. That's the thing my brain was kind of hovering around there for a second. I was like, hang on, there's something I need to say. So yeah, I'm going to go with Diggersby because that huge power Stone Edge is really good. Sand Slash with Stone Edge is good as well. We do obviously have to be careful of the Icy Wind, but just, you know, but we can worry about that when we get there. We got the 2 Sand Slashes, I know! That was very exciting. And they're like in a row. Look at that, Sand Slash, Sand Slash. I'm gonna like screenshot it for everyone to remember forever and ever. Okay. So, we got Chansey to the left. Oh, Chansey is good as well. I mean, Electabuzz is better. But Chansey can be good as well because it resists special moves. Now, Electabuzz is still better because electric type. Ooh, electric type. Sorry, I was hiccuping there. So we are going to go with Electabuzz, but just like in future, like things that are like very good, like special defensively, can also be excellent against Tornadus as well. So, hopefully we should be pretty good here. At least I hope so. We have 2 ground types, so we should be pretty good at beating the electric types. Okay, so let's do this thing. Electabuzz can't do too much to hurt us, so I'm gonna use Dig quick before the hyena come, because I may as well use up PP on Dig rather than high horsepower. If we be Dynamaxing, I might as well use my less common move. That's like, I haven't really talked about this, but when you are Dynamaxing, if you ever have like a move that isn't as good to use normally, it can be like the better move to use when Dynamaxing. So for example, if you had a Pokemon with like Blizzard and Ice Beam, when you're Dynamaxing, definitely use Blizzard because it's going to be more powerful, but you also get the accuracy that you ordinarily wouldn't on Blizzard, and that did a lot of damage. Damage. So wow, that was something. Okay, I'm gonna use Max Quake. Here we go. Boom, baby. Oh my gosh, was that a crit? Was that just that powerful? That's the power of Diggersby, baby. As we've said it before, Diggersby is legit one of the best Pokemon in this mode. Oh, okay, Brick Break, nice. And then the other Sand Slash, Stomping Tantrum, nice. Very well done, everyone. And well done for playing aggressively, because again, that was a 1 turn. Imagine if that thing had been allowed a second attack. Like, it already did so much damage with 1 attack. We definitely didn't want it using 2, so... So no, well done, everyone. Okay. So, okay, so basically, coming up, we have Charger Bug and we have something else. Do we want to do Charger Bug just because, 1, it technically is an electric type, but 2, more importantly, so I would say maybe Sand Slash or Exploud here. Like, I think I'm good, just because Diggersby's so powerful, I don't want to switch. Because I know like that Sand Slash was actually our only stab super effective, but like, but here's the thing. So, I mean, admittedly, I think this is like Eldegoss, and admittedly I don't have shiny Eldegoss, but like, Charger Bug will be like easy to defeat, do you know what I mean? Because like, it's a Charger Bug. And then we could just go for like Pincurchin at the end. Pincurchin could be very good to pair with Electabuzz, because Pincurchin sets up electric terrain, and so electric terrain powers up electric moves. Electabuzz does have rising voltage, I believe, as its electric move. So that gets doubled in the terrain. So basically, if like Tenchi had Pincurchin instead of Exploud, then basically that powers up. That powers up, like, Electabuzz, essentially, for free. So, that could just be something to keep in mind. Again, I don't think Charger Bug is something that we actually are going to want to switch for. But I just think this will probably be an easy victory. to be honest. Like, if I just use Stone Edge, if this hits, if you guys just hit with all your most powerful moves, I think this will probably be... This could even be like a one-turn victory. So... okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we're waiting on Sand Slash. Okay. Come on, Sand Slash. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. It's a Charger Bug. Nothing to be scared of. Did they have, like, a Raid Den event for Charger Bug? I feel like they did. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, Helping Hand. Oh, okay. Clap, 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 clap. Right, Stone Edge. Ooh, baby. I feel like they did do something like a Raid Den event in Sword and Shield for Charger Bug. Don't know why. But, Crush Claw. Okay, that didn't do very much. I'd definitely say Helping Hand could be better on, like, maybe the Diggersby? Okay. But look, see, that was a max voltage or whatever, and, like, that did barely anything for, like, you know, for like a Dynamax move. That hardly did anything for something that was, like, neutral power. Do you know what I mean? Like, that didn't really do a whole lot of damage. So, okay. I'm gonna Stone Edge again. I know that this is like a, you know, it's like, Bo, you should be saving your PP for the Tornadus. It's like, well, I'm still gonna have 3 for it. Like, it's not the end of the world. Okay. So, okay. Also, Tenchi, I don't know how long you've had the Isle of Armor jacket on, but I like it. It suits you. Okay. I didn't know that you could mix and match like that. Like, you could have the Fairy shirt, but then you could have that on as well. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So, is everything alright with Sand Slash? Okay. Right, Helping Hand. Actually, it's... Is everything alright with Sand Slash? I just wonder if, like, those moves used, like, the maximum amount of time there, or whatever. Because we did have that happen one time before, where, like, I think the moves were just, like, selected automatically or something like that. So, anyway, you want to catch everything, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Yeah, and I think that did happen with Kieran before, right? Where, like, Kieran sort of... I think it was actually Kieran specifically, where, like, the move selections took a really long time, and then the moves were just kind of, like, random. So, we might want to keep that in mind. So yeah, so I don't think we need to switch for this. Like, we're pretty good here. And then we'll have to see if the speech bubble, yeah, like the speech bubbles are, oh gosh. Yeah, is Kieran, like, here? Because I think this is doing this because, okay, so I'm good without it, so we'll just, oh no, there it went really quickly. Okay. Kieran, let us know if you're okay. We're worried. Okay, so Pincurchin, yeah, because Gorgeist would be terrible. Mantine wouldn't. Okay, Mantine does have Wide Guard, but I don't think it's worth it because I think Pincurchin powering up Electabuzz is a far more important thing. So, but if we do have someone missing, that's why it's more important than ever to all select the same things. But anyway, so yeah, Tenchi, if you have Exploud, so basically we should switch Exploud for Pincurchin. Because if my calculations are correct, then Pincurchin has like Electric Surge, and that will set up Electric Terrain. And that'll be really good for powering up both you and Electabuzz. And, like, Electabuzz's Rising Surge, or Rising Voltage, will do, like, twice as much damage. So I just think that'll be, like, a really good strategy. And then, like, I can use Stone Edge, and, like, Sand Slash can use Stone Edge as well. But if Kieran's not here, then Sand Slash isn't going to be using Stone Edge, most likely. And that's kind of why it'll be more important than ever to use our super effective moves. So, okay. There is one thing I'll say. When we get to the next battle, if Electabuzz is able to Dynamax, we almost might not want it to, and here's the reason why. Max Lightning sets up terrain, and I think would probably have something like base 140 power. But the thing is a rising voltage with electric terrain up is already base 140 power. So it's like, we'll already have the electric terrain up, and you already have a base 140 move. So you almost might want to let, like, someone else Dynamax instead, so that their move can become more powerful or more accurate or something. Like, Pincurchin has Thunder, which is inaccurate. I have Stone Edge, which is inaccurate. Sandslash has Stone Edge, which is inaccurate. Oh, no, I don't think we want to be doing it on Sandslash. Oh, no, actually, no. No, we don't want to be doing it on Sandslash, because Sandslash is just doing random moves right now. We want to be helping Diggersby, because Diggersby is the GOAT. When it comes to beating electric types, Diggersby is the GOAT. Yeah, see, look, so I don't think Kieran's here. Again, this is weird, because this has happened twice with Kieran. We need to ask Kieran next time, like, what happened. If it's not, like, too personal a question. Because we need to just treat Kieran like Kieran's an NPC now. But yeah, we need to ask Kieran what happened, because this is, like, the second time this has happened. And it's like not a problem, but, like, if it's something that, like, we can foresee happening, well, no, but if it was an internet issue, like, Kieran would be an NPC. But it's still Kieran's avatar, and it still says, like, funny for the money. So, if it's internet issues, like, but yeah, I mean, hopefully it's nothing serious, but if it's something we can foresee coming, because if it was, like, if this was something which, you know, like, oh, if we could have put Kieran in an earlier team or something, then, like, we'll do that, you know. Like, if Kieran's ever like, oh, I might need to leave, then we'll try and make sure that Kieran gets to play before needing to leave. But anyway. But okay, so that's Pincurchin. So yeah, we'll do Explode for Pincurchin, okay? But again, this might take a while because, just because we are going to have to wait. So, we might, you know, so if anyone is, like, available and ready for Team 4, I might even, like, ask you guys in a second, like, who's like, get ready to let me know if you can do a Lugia. Like, after the next round, let me know, like, be ready to type in chat, like, I can do Lugia, and, like, on Lara, get ready, and all that other stuff, okay? Not right now, don't worry, but yeah, Diggersby has huge power, so it's, like, really, really, really powerful. Like, when we say Diggersby is, like, one of the best Pokemon in this mode, that's not just, like, a meme. It's not like saying Bidoof is the most powerful Pokemon ever. No, like, Diggersby is actually, like, legit one of the best Pokemon in this mode. So, yeah, see, look, can you see how this says communicating? That's probably because Kieran, like, is on the page where it says, like, oh, would you like to catch this Pokemon or not? Kieran's game is probably just, like, sitting there, not doing anything. So I don't know why this part goes so quickly. That's why I thought Kieran may be back, because I was like, oh, it said not making a switch very quickly. But, yeah, so we just have to play this, like, so yeah. So basically, if you're Electabuzz, use Rising Voltage. Unfortunately, I think with the Dynamaxing, it's, like, not going to work out quite right. But basically, I would let either, like, Sandslash, Pincurchin, or Diggersby Dynamax instead of Electabuzz, just because Electabuzz already has a very powerful move. If it has the... Oh, I get to Dynamax. Okay, perfect. Never mind. Ignore everything I've just said. It was pointless. But yeah, so Rising Voltage is already going to be, like, a base 140 move. So that's, like, really just, like, you know... that's just, like, really... you know, like a busted move already. Because part of the point of Dynamaxing is it either makes your... Well, you know, generally it's going to make your moves more powerful, but also it makes your moves more accurate. But with Electabuzz, you actually don't... In electric terrain, you actually don't get either of those benefits. Because you already have an accurate move that's busted. So, yeah. So, we want to take this thing out as quickly as possible, okay? Particularly if Kieran is not going to be here selecting moves. Like, we are going to have to wait a whole minute just to do our moves. So Diggersby, more like Biggersby. I love it, cheese. I love it. Yeah, huge power Stone Edge. So there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, actually, I thought the way that it works with the Dynamaxing is basically whoever's turn it would be to Dynamax on the last turn of the previous battle is like the first turn of the next. Is like we'll have it on the first turn of the next battle. So because like it was kind of my quote-unquote my turn on the final one. Maybe I've got that wrong. Maybe it does do that. Maybe it does just hold over. I didn't think it like completely paused it. I thought it does like keep cycling through, but that because you Dynamaxed on like the penultimate turn is what I basically with the way I'm describing it, because you Dynamaxed on the penultimate turn, that then meant that it was sort of quote unquote my turn to Dynamax on the final turn, and thus why it was my turn to Dynamax at the beginning of this fight. That's the way I thought it worked. But yeah, bro really wanted Sandslash out. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh dear, Arceus, no. Okay, so and unfortunately. We're not. I don't think we're even going to get a cheer here, unless cheering is cheering like a mandatory thing. Like, do they just? Okay, no, it does make you press it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? Okay, it's quite fitting that was feeble given Kieran's not here. Because that would have been very spooky if it had like worked with like no one there. Oh, that's so close. Right, here we go. Max Rockfall. So we want to catch this thing as quickly as possible. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. Except for all the times we had to wait. I will admit, I hate waiting when we don't have to wait. So I didn't know it completely pauses the cycle. We're gonna have to. I am gonna have to follow up on this because. It's not that I don't believe you, but I need to see this for myself, because I thought it kind of just was like whoever can Dynamax on like the final turn is the first person to Dynamax on the next one. But the thing is, the reason I could have that is because a lot of our battles are 2-turn battles. So, you know. So yeah, let's hope Kieran's okay. I wish everyone good shiny luck. If Kieran does get a shiny out of this, and it's because Kieran did nothing, that'll be hilarious, because I know Kieran has wanted a shiny for a long time. So let's see how this goes. Electabuzz, I don't think that's shiny. Charjabug, will it be red? No. Pincurchin, will it have the orange nose? No. Putting the no in nose. And then, but will we get the dark purple-tailed Tornadus? I don't think that's dark purple. Okay, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I don't know whether to... I tell you what, I'm going to go with Pincurchin, because, like, how often have we had Pincurchin? I don't know. I mean, I could say the same for Charjabug, but... okay, well, if you've watched streams and that's been the thing, then that could be... yeah. Okay, so chat. So on Lara, we'll get ready to do Lugia. So chat, here, hang on, I'm going to... dab again. So here's the plan, Stan the Man. So we're going to have on Lara. Is there anyone else using the format that is out loud done in chat? Strike the number of times that you... Oh, wait, actually, no. Oh, no, wait, sorry, I actually did the wrong one. Hang on, I did the wrong one. Sorry, ignore me. I'm being a ditz. I'm being ditzy. So, sorry. So using the format Nightbot has now posted, could you please write, strike the number of times you've played, and then let me know if you can do Lugia. Like, say Lugia, or I can do Lugia. And then, yeah, that should be good. That's the thing, it's DA begin But oh yeah, no, it's not day begin. No, it's like da begin, but I don't mind just calling it like da begin. There's like da begin and like what's the other one I have? Oh, da mid. So yeah. But I did the wrong one. So Skywatcher cheese. So we might just have like Skywatcher cheese on Lara, and then yeah. I tell you what. If that's okay, just because of like, you know, consecutive battles and all that other delightful nonsense, are we okay just having Onlara, Cheese, and Skywatcher, and then Cramorant can be the backup if anyone has connection issues? Because we have legit had connection issues today. So, but does that sound okay? Okay, make sure you're connected on the internet. Talk to the Dynamax Adventure lady. We're going to say that we want to do a Dynamax Adventure. If you're asked if you have a preference, we're going to say anything goes, unless you're on Lara. And then we're going to save. We're going to get a code up, and then on Lara, I think I can probably guess the code on Lara's going to do, but I will still officially wait for it. But if I had to guess, it would be like something like this. Oh, no, wait, I did it the wrong way round. I did minus, not plus. I forgot, it's a plus, not a minus. Okay, so yeah, so it's 10110630. And there we go. Okay. But no, I hope Kieran's okay. And hopefully, I mean hopefully, when Kieran gets back to his game, he'll have a shiny Pokemon waiting for him. Wouldn't that be the most amazing thing? Like if Kieran's game like goes into standby mode and he's on the pink screen, he's sort of on like the pink end thingy screen, and yeah, you know, that'd be funny. Okay, so Lugia is weak to, like Tornadus, it's weak to Ice, Electric, and Rock, but it's also weak to Dark and Ghost. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, adventure fans. I'm going to go for Mudsdale because I'll lash out. Why not? Oh, Toxtricity. Toxtricity's very good. Okay. There we go. That would be amazing. I hope the game doesn't, like, sort of... I hope once you're on that screen, there isn't any, like, oh, you disconnected from Switch Online, I'm sending you back to the lobby. Like, I'm hoping once you're in that room, you can, like, you're safe to choose your Pokemon. But, okay. Oh, Dracloak is Ghost. So keep that in mind. And it does no Shadow Ball, so that's quite good. And then there is like an Absol there and a Ghost type. So I think left is... Oh, and then there's another Dark type at the end and Electric. So I think we definitely want to go left here. We can figure out what ones we want to go for, like specifically. Like if we want to go for the Backpacker and the Absol. And then we'll figure out what like the Ghost type is. Like it may have just been a Rotom. Like if we have a choice between Absol and Rotom, we might want the Absol. But yeah, we'll figure this out. Okay. And I would say right now, Mudsdale... So Toxtricity, we definitely want to keep. And I would say Mudsdale is like a lower priority keep. Machoke will definitely want to switch. So Machoke maybe definitely switch for this or whatever. And then Seadra would be good to switch as well. Does Lugia have psychic moves? Yes. So Lugia is like super duper varied in terms of its move pool. It has psychic, flying, water, rock, and dragon, if I've got that right. Because like rock is ancient power, dragon pulse, whirlpool for the water. But don't forget it can turn all of these moves into Dynamax moves. So like a Max Geyser. And then like Aeroblast and psychic. So, Tenchi, you gotta go. Thank you so much. If anyone's leaving, please click like on the videos because it helps out tremendously. But Tenchi, thank you so much for joining. As always, it's super duper mega appreciated. Lots of love. See you this weekend. Okay. Oh, yeah, you could keep Machoke for the Absol. If we do Absol, then Machoke could be good for Absol. That's true. So maybe Seadra could switch. Did Seadra just take damage there? Oh, yeah, we don't want to be faffing around with stats. We want to just be using our most effective moves here. Oh no! We could have like beat it in like a single turn. So this is why we got to play aggressive. We got to play aggressive. Yeah, no, that's why we got to play aggressive. Because again, the only times. So here's my thing. The only times we want to not play aggressively is if a Pokemon is very bulky, and/or if we don't have a very good matchup against it. So a Pokemon like Dubwool can be quite bulky, and it's like physically defensively, it's very good. So if we like had a team of like all physical Pokemon, then we might need to use like Screech on it to lower its defense. We might want to use Will-O-Wisp to like chip it down and make its attacks do less or whatever. But for a Pokemon like Dracloak that is quite frail, for a Pokemon like Dracloak that's quite frail, again, and I know it's like quite frail, so it's like, what if it's quite frail? Why are we taking it for like, you know, a Lugia raid? And it's like, well, because a Stab Shadow Ball is gonna be better than like a Seadra using Scald or something like that. So don't worry, Cheese, no worries. Oh yeah, no, Teapot is terrible. Yeah, no, we want Absol. I was like, I think it's just Poltegeist, right? It's either Poltegeist or Rotom. I could see it was small, but yeah, no, Poltegeist isn't very good. We want Absol. Now, what do we want at the end though? There's like no, is that Persian or Thievul? And then there's an electric type. Is it like Boltund or whatever? If it's like Boltund could be pretty good. Let's see, what do we have here? I'm just gonna go Shell Bell, I think. Okay. And then its tail looked quite chunky, so I thought it might be Thievul because of the tail. But yeah, I was thinking, I was thinking if I still had Mudsdale, Boltund would be quite easy to fight kind of thing, because I think it only has like, what, like electric and dark, or maybe electric, normal, and dark moves. It's like not, basically outside of its electric move, it's not really that great. So I do think, yeah, I think Boltund could be a slightly safer bet. We'll see if there are any like items or berries or anything like that, but yeah. I tell you what, I'm gonna go with a superpower. I'm gonna be bold and brash, because Machoke's gonna be using like Max Knuckle here anyway, I'm guessing. So if like Machoke uses a Max Knuckle, that'll either power up my superpower or cancel out my debuff from superpower. So okay. Right, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, one thing to keep in mind now that we have Machoke. Machoke is one of our... It has an ability we need to pay attention to abilities. Machoke... well, I will check this just in case. Machoke does have the No Guard ability. And this basically means that all attacks are going to be 100% accurate. So... Oh, baby! That's the power, Max Knuckle, and superpower, and a critical hit in one go. Okay. So, always catch everything. Yeah, don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Absol has a cool shiny. My roommate got a shiny Absol in Pokemon Go the other day as well. Just like tapped on a random one, was very happy. So, yes, Machoke we will switch here. Yeah. But I say that about, even though we're getting rid of Machoke, I want to just say that about Machoke anyway, because it's an important thing we need to remember about Machoke. So, so yeah, Machoke should switch. If Machoke doesn't, then I will. But Machoke, definitely Machoke switch, because Night Slash will be really good. And then I'll be good against the Boltund at least. And then, yeah. Oh, Jelly Ducky, you're dealing with painting your nails the color of your skin since state comp is tomorrow and you can't have painting nails. Oh, right. Yeah, so if this is just like Boltund, or even if it's like Manectric or whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I think it's Thievul because of the chunky tail and stuff. or if there's just some. It's not. I don't think it's Linoon, and I don't think it's Persian. But so I think it is Thievel, but if there's something else long, slinky, and dark, it's not Scun Tank either. So I think it is Thievel, but yeah, I hope it works. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Legend ZA, because it has a Mega, you'll be able to shiny hunt for it. Okay. Oh, this is good that I can Dynamax, because I can use Max Quake, and then I can use Max Quake, and then this would be like very powerful. Cramorant, you're gonna head out from like. Thank you so much for joining in, Cramorant. I really appreciate it. Just thank you for all your continued support and excellent Pokemon partner allyship. So take care. Have a good night. I'll see. Oh, one thing. I should have said this earlier. This week, like this Saturday, I'm thinking I might stream at 10 a.m. instead of 11 a.m. Because there is a Mega Mawile raid day tomorrow, and I think I am gonna do that. So I am going to be streaming earlier tomorrow, okay? So just for anyone who's interested in catching me tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming earlier. Should have said that earlier. I'll try and do a community post saying it. Oh gosh, because of the issue with my phone, doing community posts from my phone is like genuinely really stressful and difficult to do now, because YouTube's app is like not very good, unfortunately. And yeah. Okay, here's the Max Quake. Show me potato salad. I love the way that, because like Mudsdale does that big kick, I love the way it digs underground. It's like it's digging with its front hooves, whilst kicking up the rear ones. Okay, so we get some nice shell bell damage back. Okay, so Max Quake, Max Quake. Okay, right, hopefully we can KO this thing nice and quickly here. And hopefully it doesn't KO anyone. I know I'm jinxing it by saying that, but just need Absol to absolutely do something. Okay. We've got the special defense down. That's fine. And then hopefully Night Slash, more like a Fight Slash. Okay, we did it. Woo! Nicely done. Hopefully one of us gets a shiny Boltund. Okay, right. We want to catch this. And then okay, but yeah, so this weekend I may stream a bit earlier, but I should have said that earlier, but I got into my whole, I'm gonna be, you know, structuring the rules in a more structure-y way. Right, so I am gonna switch for this just because of that yummy rising voltage. Stab, super effective. Instead of like a, you know, less good lash out. Okay. So, yeah, so basically here, just use your most super effective moves. I know Lugia is bulky, and if you can Dynamax, use your Dynamax. So, oh, according to Tenchi's theory, well, was that battle a 2-turn? That battle might have only been a 2-turn. But according to Tenchi's thing, it should be whoever is after me is able to Dynamax. Whoever can Dynamax, because I think we all have super effective moves. That's kind of the point. I think we have enough health to be able to do this. So, like, you know, I think Absol will be all right. I think if anyone gets knocked out, it would just be really unlucky. So I would say people Dyna anyway. Yeah, because Toxtricity has a really good G-Max move. So, like, if Toxtricity uses its, like, a big electric G-Max move, if that uses it even once, that'll be, like, really helpful. So, that's the other thing about Dynamax as well. Sometimes, even if you only get to utilize it for, like, one turn, that one turn can be, like, can be like really, really good. Also, my computer was just doing stuff and I don't know why. Okay. Rising voltage, more like rising bolt hundage. That didn't make any sense. Okay. Look, see, like, it just wasted an ancient power on me. So, yeah, there's Shadow Ball. Maybe we'll get a special defense down. Nope. Okay. Blizzard. Oh, we want to be using Night Slash, I think, instead of Blizzard. Night Slash is a way better move than Blizzard. If we can use it. Unless, like, you've run out of PP or something like that. Okay, but look, we'll get Poison or Paralysis here. Watch. Yes, Paralysis. And that's why Dynamaxing's worth it. Okay. So we should all be attacking, like, first now, basically. So there we go. Rising voltage is good. I mean, I probably could even be, like, helping handing here and, like, helping someone else do more damage, but okay. G-Max Stun Shock. Kaboom! Duge, nice. Yeah, man, if I helping handed that, I might do that next turn. I don't know. Oh, it is getting desperate. It's going to start using their generative AI attacks. Ooh, or Absol even. All right, Dragon Pulse. Okay, so that is a rare time of them using good AI, and getting an actual super effective hit. Oh, the Wise Glass. Absol has like really, really bad special attack. So whereas its special attack is literally like half of its physical attack or something like that. So yeah, like even Wise Glasses with like 20% boost like isn't gonna make up that difference, I'm afraid. But I do appreciate that. I appreciate the hustle. But yeah, just mathematically, yeah, that ain't gonna work out. 2, 4, 6, 8 was this cheer great? Oh, it was! It helped! The Absol, the flaming Absol! Yes, nicely done. Nicely done. Dracloak is like, this is what you get for like a cheap super effect. You got 5 moves and you happen to use the super effective one on me. Night Slash also has a high critical hit chance, which is why it's like worth it as well. I think this is going to do it, right? This is going to KO? Yes! All right. Well done, everyone. Team 4 galore. Team 4, let's eat some s'mores. Team 4, I'm sorry that I'm a bore. Let's catch this thing. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. No, sometimes the item choices are terrible, so don't worry about it, Skywatcher. Like, you're good, you're good. I know you're a good player, don't worry. But I appreciate, yeah, no, sometimes it's annoying, like, the items you get. Okay, so, well done, everyone. Very nice job, very nice job. I am applauding you, but also if I clapped properly, it would, like, deafen your ears and spike my microphone. So, okay. So, well done. Okay. Good luck, everyone. May the strawberry luck be on your side. Okay, so Dracloak is not shiny. It doesn't have the yellow ear tips. Absol is absolutely not shiny. Boltund is looking pretty normal, I think. Is that what a normal Boltund looks like? I mean, I think so. I'm gonna have to double check that one. But will we get the strawberry Nesquik Lugia? No, it's a Bluegia. Okay, let's do the quick double check, and then we'll see how this goes. So, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I thought it kind of gets like an oh yeah, its legs are like more mauve-ish, aren't they? Yeah, I kind of just pay attention to the yellow being more of like an anemic green color, but I tell you what, I don't really know if I've like picked Absol in this mode before, so I'm gonna go for the Absol. Why not? Okay, so I don't think we got any shinies today, which means we're gonna have to work on the assumption that Kieran did indeed get the shiny, and that when Kieran goes back, Kieran will find the shiny. But yeah, that was weird because I don't think we ever found out what happened last time. It's not like Kieran. I don't think Kieran came in and was like, "Oh, hey, sorry everyone. Like yesterday, I had this thing where blah 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 happened." Like I don't think we ever found out what happened. So again, just hopefully Kieran's okay. But, may the shiny luck be... So hopefully Kieran's just had a shiny sitting there waiting. Oh, did he? Oh, did he say he fell asleep? Oh, okay. Well, Team 4, I'm sorry I'm that much of a bore. But okay. Okay. Okay, well, hopefully it's just that, then. Hopefully it's just that. Okay. So, oh dear, it looks like you've run out of space. Would you like to get the ticket? No, Clan Fandango. Like, I will keep pinching off of Onlera and the good, kind folks in chat. So, chat, my lovely chat. Hang on, I'm just going to check my boxes because I've probably filled this one up. No, I haven't. Okay, well, I've got enough room for tomorrow, so that's good. But then after tomorrow, I will need to sort this out. How many boxes do I have? Oh, I still have loads. Oh, okay, we're good. Like, you can tell I did events on this game because I've got like the Chandelure event, the Soul Rock event. I almost said Solgaleo. The Zoroark event. These are all Pokemon I got shinies for from Sword and Shield. Like either on this or on my sword. I did eventually get Solrock. I did get Chandelure. I did get Zoroark. I did get Chinchino. I did get Omanyte. I still need Omastar, but I did get Omanyte. So yeah, there we go. So, well done, everyone. Well done, teams 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry for being boring with regards to just outlining the stuff, but just if anyone comes in chat and starts saying strike in the middle of it, we can just gently nudge them and kind of be like, hey, we're only going to do that when it's like Bo's asking about it, and then basically when I am asking, let me know what legendaries you can do, right strike at the beginning. Please do actually do those things because, in the coming weeks I will kind of go from reluctantly just kind of ignoring the fact that I've been ignored to kind of holding that against people for ignoring. Because communication is key. Right, happy Friday, everyone. I'm sorry we didn't get any shinies. Hopefully Kieran will wake up to shinies. And Onlera's going back to the Darkrai grind. Onlera, good luck. Hang on, before we go, hang on. I just want to do some quick maths. You said you're at 12k, so hang on. We're gonna do this. Hang on, we're gonna do this. 12. Hang on. No, wait. Hang on. I think I multiplied numbers together instead of dividing them. Hang on. To the power of 12,000. So Onlera, you are now at 5.3% chance. Like, so basically, if a group of like 20 people got together and did 12,000 resets, you would, out of that group of 20, be the only one to not have a shiny. Like everyone else, mathematically speaking, would be expected to have gotten a shiny by then, or they already would have gotten a shiny and then would have kept on resetting. So, yep, that's your reality right now. I'm so sorry. I mean, basically, Onlera, you're kind of getting to the point now where, like, your odds are almost as bad as just, say, like, on an individual Dynamax adventure getting a shiny. Like, I don't expect to get a shiny on, like, every Dynamax adventure. The idea is that over the course of a week, I do expect to get a shiny kind of thing. But you are now at a point where it would be like expecting, to get a shiny on, like, an individual adventure. So, yeah, that's pretty, yep, that's pretty bad. Well, hopefully this weekend is the one you get it. Good luck. So, thank you so much, everyone. Again, thank you just for being awesome and cooperative and everything. I'm sorry that I slowed things down today. But so I do appreciate you guys helping to speed things up to catch up. We've got 5 minutes until I need to go feed the stray cats. So thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love. Take care. And so tomorrow, I think I will be around at 10 a.m. I'm going to set the stream to 10 a.m., okay, instead of 11. And I'll do a community post as well, okay? So take care. Lots of love. Please stay safe out there.